license tapes were just one of the breaking stories that made Radar Online the go-to site for celebrity scandal. And here to tell us how far they go to get the dish is Executive Vice President of Radar Online, David Perel. Hello, David. You guys were really unbelievable with the Mel Gibson stuff. I mean, how did you get them? First of all, how did you get those tapes?
That's the question everybody asks, and just can't tell you the real answer other than a lot of hard digging, good reporting, good editors, and took a long time.
Okay, so obviously either Oksana gave them to you or her sister or something like that. Okay,
Yeah,
we know Mel didn't give them to you.
That would be interesting.
Okay, second question, did you pay for them?
No, we did not. We have not paid for them. But I'll tell you, I would pay for them. We would license tapes. We would license photographs.
Yeah.
Have no problem with that. In this case, no money has changed hands.
Because why? Yeah, why not?
Why not? It's just the way it went down with the reporting, so.
Because whoever gave them the tapes is saying we're not going to take money for it, right?
We're just doing it because we love you, Radar Online, so much.
No, because we're going to make money somewhere else.
No, it's just a situation where we dug into the story, and you have to remember the first part of the story that we found out is that Mel Gibson had got a restraining order against Oksana. And then the story kind of developed from there that we then backed in and found out, well, she had a restraining order against him.
Well,
so
you know,
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week you obtained this exclusive interview with his ex-girlfriend, Oksana Grigorieva. Let's take a look.
I think Mel is basically trivializing domestic violence, and this is very, very sad, okay? So it's very unfair to... I'm sorry, I can't talk anymore.
Oksana, why did you make the tapes?
Because I didn't think I'm going to make it through the night.
Really?
So, yeah. And everything, by the way, okay, this is really important. All the tapes that you hear on the internet, all of them recorded that one night. The tapes, so you call them, and the voicemails, everything was recorded that night because I was in fear for my life.
Okay, now how in the world did you get Oksana to speak to you? And did you pay her for that?
Outside the grocery store.
No. What you don't see is that every day we have waited for her at the end of her street and followed her and tried to talk to her, and every day she doesn't say anything. So finally, we got her at the grocery store. The other thing you don't see is that behind our senior executive editor, Dylan Howard, are two other cameramen trying to get in there, and he's keeping them out and putting the microphone in and talking to her. So she just broke.
I just have to ask you this question.
Comments.
Do you, just twofold, actually. Do you think that it would have been the firestorm that it turned into had you not put it on? I mean, why did you put it out there if not to make scandal, to continue Radar Online's legs?
Because it's a news story, because it's a celebrity who's involved in a criminal investigation. You've got the LA County Sheriff's Department. You've got a woman who says she's a victim of domestic violence.
Right, but if she was, and you put all of this out there, didn't you put her in danger if he was angry enough to do all that? What I'm asking you is, why would you further something, because you got a lot out of it too, a lot of hits on Radar Online, so this is really about you all as well. So what's the deal? What are you really doing?
This is reporting the news. That's what we do. We are an entertainment news website. What we do is we go out, we report stories. And that story was deemed newsworthy by every major network, as you know, which has picked it up and also done the reporting on it. So there's serious issues here.
Are there any more tapes out there that will be revealed?
Well, there's a little bit left, yes, and it will be revealed
like soon.
upcoming.
But you know what? Has Mel's camp contacted you at all?
We started with Mel's camp, as I was mentioning, and one of the things that's interesting is when we heard the rumor that Oksana's teeth were knocked out, we went to Mel's lawyer and we said, you know, what's the deal with this? And he said on the record, Oksana has all her teeth in her mouth. That was his quote, and you can still see it on Radar Online. But then we found the picture, and that's the other side of the story.
But how do you know how it happened?
What we know, we put it out there. We put the facts out there. You judge what you believe, what you don't believe.
Did you see it happen, or this is what you've been told?
There were 3 people in the room. This is what law...
Was Radar Online, I guess I'm asking.
Absolutely not. We can only present the evidence.
But what you did, you posted a picture of Oksana's bruised face, and you put a picture of the baby out there.
That's right.
I mean, did she get what? She allowed you to post her and the baby?
No, she didn't allow anything. These pictures are part of the official investigation into domestic violence.
Why would you put the baby out there? Why would you put a picture of the baby?
Because if somebody hit a woman while she's holding a child and there's a child abuse investigation, that's news, especially when it's a public figure. And it's pretty outrageous. Her allegations are extremely serious. So we showed the bruise. The Department of Children and Family Services, they're investigating.
What do you say, David, to the people who say she set him up? What's your answer to that?
Doesn't seem to be supported by the evidence because on January 6th, she says they had a bad fight. He punched her in the mouth, damaged her teeth, punched her in the head. We know that after that, she went to her dentist, that there's photos of her teeth cracked.
Did she go to the police?
No, she did not
Why
go to the
not?
police because most victims of domestic violence.
No, I'm not buying that. I understand that for most victims, but why not? If a man hits you holding your child, why do you go?
And he hit your child.
And he hit the child, according to what she's saying. So why not go to the police first?
Absolutely should, but unfortunately,
it's a difference between fearing for your life, but now you got to think about your baby.
What he's trying to say is that a lot of victims of domestic abuse do not go to the police.
I understand that, but you know what?
The guy has something over them. He obviously had something over her.
Talk to the National Organization of Women. They say 20%.
Listen, let me tell you. I understand that. But this is a woman who put her stuff on your site.
No, I don't think that's an accurate characterization.
Really? How did it get there?
We dug in.
So you dug it up.
This is all part of an official investigation.
Right. I understand that, but my question is this. You dug up all this evidence, why didn't you guys go to the police? And
we have talked to the police, absolutely. But the police already had it.
Beforehand, I'm asking, did you go to the police when you found out, supposedly, that she had been punched in the face and the baby had been punched? Did you guys call the police?
We didn't find out until after the police had it. So, of course, we called the police for comment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are getting to the bottom of a lot of things. We want to thank David Perel for stopping by. More information later on all of this. Hey, the mom behind DateMySingleKid.com is here, and the son she's trying to marry is with her. Stay with us.